You're suffocating, and it never stops. Constantly drowning, constantly feeling the pressure around you. This is something that Sync Sonic experiences every hour, every minute that passes by, constantly trapped and unable to move. This isn't some super powered EXE. This isn't Lord X. This isn't Rewrite. This is Sync Sonic. Sync, made by Mr. DJ, is an EXE who doesn't fall under the typical standards an average EXE comes down to. To my knowledge, this EXE exists solely for an FNF mod called Below the Depths, one of my favorite FNF mods to exist, but I want to talk about the entity first, and then we'll talk about the mod itself. Just to clarify, this isn't a demon or anything like that. This is just Sonic, who got caught up in a series of very unfortunate events. Specifically, he caught himself on the chains of an underwater mine that within Labyrinth Zone, with absolutely no air in sight. Now, normally, Sonic would go doo-doo and then just die and fall off the screen, drowning noise, yada yada. But this Sonic has sheer willpower and it keeps him alive. That's right, you heard me. The only reason that this Sonic is staying alive is by sheer willpower. Now, there are actual parts of the song in Below the Depths where it looks like Sonic kind of gives up only to come back alive. And I think that what I mean to say is that when I say that he's staying alive, technically, and this is my interpretation, I think he's dying, right? But coming back, there's that little bit of hope that stays within him that there will be something or someone to come save him. And it brings him back to life and makes him fight and keep that willpower as he struggles, as he wants to give up. But he knows that he is the hero. He has to save his world. He has to keep fighting. He is the one that's going to do it. Something has to come save him. And afterwards, he'll make everything right because this is true to Sonic's character almost. I just want to say that I absolutely love the design and concept of this. I don't think it's further elaborated. It's just, it comes in here, says what it needs to. Sonic is sinking. He's drowning forever, and his willpower and his determination is keeping him alive. The song itself is oddly a banger. I mean, okay, guys, if we're going to make Sonic drown, right, let's make it absolutely bop, because everything relating to Sonic or having Sonic music apparently has to be an absolute banger. Okay, really though, this concept is fascinating, and who knows, maybe we could see a return to Sync Sonic at some point. I think this concept is really cool. While he's not some demonic being or godlike entity, I think it would be great to just see the guy have a happy ending. You know, I know that a lot of Sonics get a lot of happy endings, but I wouldn't want to be drowning forever, as this is one of my worst fears, genuinely. Either drowning or being suffocated is one of my worst fears to die. So to see this guy like this, and only staying alive by sheer willpower, mind you, is really something. Now, you would think that I could end the video there, and you're right, I could. I've explained Sync Sonic. It's a pretty easy and straightforward narrative. However, the Green Knight 9000 has made a Sonic VHS animation where it shows our friend Sonic and tells how he might be feeling in that moment, why he continues to fight. And I think this is really cool because it goes into that. It's Sonic's point of view. He made a promise to everyone. He has to keep fighting, right? He knows that if he doesn't, there's not much left. And I just wanted to bring light to this. I know it's already pretty popular. This was made 2 years ago. I'm really late to it, but I'm just getting to it now, okay? And I just watched it recently. I think it's super cool. I think the mod itself is super cool, but also really tragic and sad. There is also Sync But Genicized, made by AMP, who made the Lord X Game Over mix, a fantastic mod, and I gotta say that this looks absolutely incredible. And they nailed the vibe. It was really worth noting. I think that Sync has brought an interesting take on how EXEs can also be victims but still be classified as EXEs. There's also another version of Sync called 16-Bit Sync. This is a mod made by The Turd. Wow, okay. It's a design overhaul of the song Sink from Below the Depths, though this mod and story does go a little bit differently. See, instead of him constantly drowning, he gets trapped in an air bubble and has to try to reach the top of the labyrinth. However, he fails and ends up drowning. That being said, here are 2 videos about EXEs if you'd like to watch them, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!